Good morning. Happy Saturday morning makes. It is Saturday morning in that it is about 12:01 or something like that here in Seattle on Friday night or Saturday morning. So welcome in. Happy Saturday morning makes. I'm so happy you guys are joining me. I am so excited because today I get to share with you all of the new Peachy Keen releases that are going to be in the shop on the website at 8 a.m. today. At peachykeenstamps.com. And I'll have information down, of course, in the drop-down menu. There's lots of active coupon codes right now. Of course, this is the holiday season. It's the time of year when I tend to spend more money than any other time of the year. I love creating for Christmas, as you guys know. I have a huge family, so I always am sending Christmas cards and different things to different people. And it's just a really fun time of year, and there's certain types of, I think we all have certain images and certain things that it invoke very warm memories for us during the holiday season. At least I hope they do. There's often sad memories also, but as you all know, I'm a big advocate of choosing joy and counting our blessings, and it's a time of year where we really celebrate love. And so it's a fun time of year, and I'm very happy to be bringing the Peachy Keen stamp release to you today on behalf of Kathy and Dave Jakopovich. Kathy has been working so hard, and Dave too, behind the scenes. There have been some glitches and problems from a manufacturing and production standpoint, and that have slowed us down. But Kathy is wonderful, and Kathy and Dave together have brought this beautiful release to us today. So I have had the release just since Thursday morning, and it is only Friday night. So I haven't been able to make a ton of things, but I do have some things that I made. And luckily, Kathy had some time to make a couple things too, and she sent those to me. So I have some samples to share with you. And I also have samples from certain things that I had made before that match with the products that we're putting out, because today is a lot about new dyes to coordinate with previous images that have been released. There's also some new products. So it's a very exciting video. I am going to dive right in. For those of you that are new to Peachy Keen stamps, you might be wondering, why are the Peachy Keen releases happening on Jill's channel? Well, Peachy Keen, Kathy and Dave Jakopovich had actually retired from making stamps. And that was a very sad thing for those of us that love their faces and their image stamps. We were very sad to see them leave the industry, and they'd been gone for a couple years. And there were stamps that people, especially that if you were a new crafter and you wanted their stamps, you just couldn't find them unless you got lucky on eBay. And their sets were going for $125 sometimes for a single stamp set that used to cost $24.99 or $32. So I actually sent a message to Kathy one day, just via Facebook messaging. And I posed a question to her, and I mentioned this in my last video, but I specifically was trying to see if I could get her to remake this stamp set. And I also was interested in another gingerbread set, which we eventually did bring back out. But anyway, I contacted her, and Kathy was ready for a change. She was ready. She was getting a little bit bored again. She'd been retired for a while, and she jumped all over it, and was very excited to say, I'm all for it. Let's do it. And so those of you that remember and have been with me during that time, we did a release and brought some sets back. And then over time, Kathy has reopened her site. And if you go to her website now, it is full of Peachy Keen goodness. So one of the sets that we brought back was this beautiful Spa Girls set. And I showed you the cute little coffee tag that I made with this. Now I don't know what I did with it. Oh dear. Oh well. I showed it on my last video. If you want to go see it, I'll show you something that it looks kind of like this. It's this little hot cocoa tag, and it uses these spa girl faces. So that was what kind of urged me to ask them if they would come back. And this spa girl face set is definitely still available. It's PK1913. And today, shortly after we did that, Kathy invited me to actually have me pull some sets together. And we pulled together PK3000, which is my Jill's favorite assortment. And I know that many of my subscribers have this set. And it's wonderful because it has different faces that I took every single gingerbread die that I owned, every snowman die, different things, and I made sure that the faces, I had a face in here that would fit all the dies at the time that I had. And I can't remember what year we did this now. But anyway, I even had some very tiny faces made that fit these little gingerbread charms, a die set that had come out recently that year. So anyway, this is available PK3000. And then a lot of you have seen the Jill's Bigger Favorites set also. It is also on the website, and you've seen me make these giant gingerbread face tags with it. And there's a set of faces that are much bigger. If you go to Bible Scraps channel, Felicia also has a set of bigger faces that she has shown on her channel, and you can look that video up also. But I've definitely done lots of big face projects, including snowmen faces, and Kathy has lots of different larger face sets in her arsenal. Here's just an example, PK25-20, and this is the 2.5-inch winter faces. So she has different sizes. You can see that's a 2.5-inch versus this is closer to like a 3.5 or 4-inch die cut here. So lots and lots of faces to choose from, but I thought I would just show you a few things. Another favorite set of mine is this Fun Shine set, which is PK541. This is a 1 1/8 inch set, and I love using this for making angels. And since Christmas is on the way, I thought I would also pull this one out and show it to you in case you're interested in making some angel tags. So I just wanted to pull those out and just mention them today, especially because I know we have a lot of new people. Some other sets that I really enjoy, I love this chicken set. And this is the Faceless Chicken PK1375. This set is so fun to work with, and it comes with a coordinating set, these chicky faces that are 1 1/8 inch. This is PK1374. And then 1373, PK1373 is the chicken face assortment, and it has all the different size chicken faces. So you can do so many things with these, and this is just one of my very favorite stamp sets. These make the cutest little cards coordinating with the little faces. So I thought I would show those today too. I just wanted to pull out a few things to show you, and now we're going to dive in. And one of the things that you're going to need today based on this release is for those of you that own, and let me pull it out here so I can show it to you. I have everything in a giant box next to me because there literally is an entire box of releases for me to show you today. So I had to get really, really organized, and that's why I'm filming this at midnight. It took me a while to just pull every stamp set and get everything coordinated so I can show it to you properly. So many of you own this die set. This is PKSD011, okay? This is the open ginger dies and frosting hair die. And it's a set of 3 gingerbread dies with coordinating girl and boy hair dies, okay? And I will, just so you can see it, for those of you that don't own it and might need to purchase it, I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's 3 open gingerbread dies, okay? And then the coordinating faces. All the information about the die sets is on Kathy's website. She does a wonderful job of giving you information. But anyway, you'll be able to find all of that information that you need. The finished sizes are 4 1/4 inch, 3 inch, and 1.75 inches. Okay, and this die set is what you're going to be using to make what I'm going to show you next. So you're going to use the 3 gingerbread dies I just showed you. So the gingerbread bases, okay, this is the big one. And here's a card that I made a couple years ago. It has a little Lily of the Valley tag on it that says 5-cent gingerbread cookies. This is the largest gingerbread. And Lily of the Valley, I still have a code Jill20 through tomorrow. Sunday the 11th is when the code is done. So if there's any Lily of the Valley stamps products that you still want, you can use code Jill20. This, for the Peachy Keen release, you're going to use code Jill10, and Kathy is going to have the entire website already set at 10% off. So if you add my code, you're going to be close to a 20% savings, give or take a few cents here or there. It'll be about a 20% savings on all of your orders. So be sure to add my code Jill10 at checkout, because the website's going to give you at checkout a 10% discount. But if you put that Jill 10 code in addition to what Kathy has the website set at, you'll end up with almost a perfect 20% discount, give or take a few cents, okay? So I just wanted to mention that. But you're going to be using these 3 dies to create not only your gingerbreads for Christmas, but also some scarecrows. And that's what I'm going to be showing you right now. Okay. So I just thought I would pull these out and show you what they look like as gingerbreads, because you've seen me use these small, medium, and large gingers on lots of projects over the years. Okay, so I thought I would show you those. These are, of course, the My Creative Time spatula dies, and these sweet tags are ones that I made earlier this year. And then this little hot cocoa recipe, again, is from Lily of the Valley. But I just wanted to show you the gingerbreads because that's what you're going to be using to create what I'm going to show you next, okay? So this is the set that I'm talking about. It's PKSD011, all right? So I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to get started with the scarecrows first. So again, here's that code. Don't forget, write this down, and I'll have it down below also. Make sure you use this at checkout if you're going to buy something today at Peachy Keen. Okay, so Kathy created the most adorable scarecrow die sets. Oh my goodness. And this artistry that I'm showing right now, this paper piecing was done by Kathy. And I'm going to show you the beautiful cover sheet here. This is PKSD020. This is the large scarecrow die and stamp set. So there's a large, medium, and small. Okay, and you're actually going to be using those gingerbread people as the thing that you're going to glue these pieces onto. So it provides a base to create your scarecrow on. And I just think these are absolutely adorable. Each set comes with 4 face stamps. Okay, and then Kathy has done a wonderful job of outlining the entire die set, and you can pause the video and zoom in and read this if you would like, but it has all the information about the die set, okay? And I'm going to show you, I'll show you the die set in just a minute, but she sent me this separately so that I could, just to keep her paper piecing safe. So let me set this aside really quick, and I'll show you what she created. And I had to pull this little bird in. The bird is from a separate set that I'll show you in a minute, but I wanted the bird to be perched right on the scarecrow's arm. So this is actually a separate set, but look at how sweet this little scarecrow is. I almost feel like I need to put it against, let me pull a piece of white cardstock because I think it will show up better than the cardboard that she had it on. Hold on just a second. Yeah. Oops. Okay. So I just want it to really show because she did such a beautiful job. She is such a fantastic artist, and I love how she colored, even shading the little hay pieces that make up the face. Look at how the artistry of her on the face that she did. Isn't that beautiful? It's just gorgeous. And so all the little detail, you can see the little leaf dies. You can see the little star. The star is here and in the pocket. This is the little pocket. There's little buckles that go on the overalls. There's little cuffs for the shirt. And the shirt is made longer than you need it so that if you want to do any scarecrows with just a shirt and the ginger legs showing or something, you can. But you can also cut the shirt off so that you can use the overalls. So she gave some flexibility within the die set, and she explains it all in that writing that I showed you on the packaging. Okay, but this is just absolutely adorable. And this little bird and some pumpkins come in a separate set that I'll show you. But I just wanted to show you this first because I just love what she did here. And you can see the little twigs that are part of this. And then you can make just a little strip of paper in brown to have a stake if you want this to be standing up. And it's just so, so sweet, okay? And she has all the measurements and everything on the website, so you can go and take a peek at that if you're interested in the measurements of everything. I should have brought a ruler in here. I'm trying to look to see if I have one, but I don't think I do. I think they're all out in the other room. So I apologize, you guys. Oh, my goodness. But if anybody has specific questions they want answered, leave them in the comments, and I can always answer your questions individually on during the day, Saturday, hopefully. Okay, so this is one of the things. This is the largest size, and I am gonna show you the set that also coordinates. These are additional faces, PK2537, that she mentions in the packaging, that these assorted Scarecrow faces will also coordinate with these sets that I'm showing you. So just be aware, you might already have this. These were released, I believe it was last year. These were released, and these are just adorable Scarecrow type faces. So these will also coordinate, but there's also some new faces in the sets. So I'm going to pull everything out that's Scarecrow related. So hold on just a second. Let me pull everything out of my box here. And we're going to start showing I'll just go through and show everything. So this is the small Scarecrow die and stamp set. And you can see how you can interchange, like you could do pumpkins in place of using the gingerbread face. You could do pumpkins on the Scarecrow's head if you wanted. You can see the faces that are in this smallest set right there. So those are the little faces that are in here. And this is just the covering, the packaging for the PKSD 022 small Scarecrow die and stamp set. Okay. Then this is the medium one. So PKSD 021, the medium Scarecrow die and stamp set. And this one, she's showing you the different faces on the packaging, what they look like. And again, let me show you, I'm going to show you how I just want to show you the back just so you can see it. So this is the actual gingerbread, the large gingerbread, and you can see that this, the scale of this goes beyond the gingerbread itself. It is actually just using this as a base to glue the pieces onto, if that makes sense. So whenever you're paper piecing, it's very helpful to have a backer that you can glue what you're creating on. So that's what you're using that gingerbread die set for. And you could certainly just hand cut something if you wanted, that would also work. But it's very helpful to have that die set, because then that's the face that you end up using is from that gingerbread die set. But you could also use a circle die and just a strip of paper if you wanted. So I'm just giving you options, if you will. But anyway, this is the medium one, and I chose to work with the medium today. So I made this little Scarecrow today, and I paper pieced him up tonight. My son actually helped me a little bit. And I added a little, this Little Moments of Joy is actually a stamp from Red Lead. I did a little video from some Happy Mail that Red Lead sent me actually earlier today on my lunch break. I did it. And so there's a fun video on my channel that shows some new products from Red Lead Paperwork. So I just wanted to toss that out there. This is one of their stamps, and I thought this Little Moments of Joy kind of fit with this adorable little Scarecrow. I was trying to find a sentiment that would be cute. And I just love how fun it is to make this. So you can see the little gingerbread face in the background. And I actually did use a gingerbread color paper, but you could also use, like the way Kathy did it, which she did a lighter color paper using the gingerbread die. Or you could just use a circle face, like I said, cut out of a lighter color. And you can see the beautiful coloring that Kathy did on this to actually make it look like it's made out of straw, or maybe has some sort of burlap texture to the Scarecrow's face. And she did so much shading and artistry on the little pipe and everything. It's just adorable. I used the actual gingerbread face and a white gel pen and some pink Copic marker and some markers to color the little, the nose, which is actually a candy corn. So it's colored white, orange, and yellow. And I had so much fun making this. I love how she has the little hay pieces that you can add to the arms and legs. She has little stars and pockets, and the little leaves that you can add. And I've got some poking out of the hat at the top here. And I put some hay coming out of the side, and I actually just followed Kathy's artistry to create mine, as well as looking at the packaging on the packages itself. So you can always refer back to this video to see how Kathy put this together. And that will be certainly helpful. And I believe she'll also have information on her website. Okay, so this is just a lot of fun to create. I had so much fun making this. So it just turned out so cute. And think of all the pattern papers and combinations that you can do, you know, to create your little scarecrows. So this is just a simple little card that I made. And this was using the medium scarecrow die and stamp set. So there's the small, medium, and large. And then I was telling you guys, let me show you the large die set really quick. So this is what the large die sets, each of the die sets looks just like this. Okay, so this is what the pieces are. You have the hat, you have the pocket that fits on the overalls. These are the overalls. You have the overall cuffs. You have some leaves. So there's this leaf here. There's a maple leaf and an oak leaf down here. You have the arms and legs. So you cut these 4 pieces. You cut these twice, and then you have that for the arms and legs. This is the shirt. The shirt is oversized, and you can definitely do a couple different things. You can cut this in half and just use the pants with the shirt, or you can cut the shirt off in order to have it fit underneath the overall. You're going to actually cut off the bottom part of it. Otherwise, it would be too wide. But it gives you flexibility to do different looks with your scarecrow. You have a little bandana. You have these 2 hearts, which you can use to embellish with. These little buckles are the buckles for the overalls. There's 2 little like buttons or snaps that you can put on the sides of the overalls. And I think Kathy has them on hers. I didn't put them on mine, but you can see the little grommets that you would put, you know, like little snaps on the overalls. And so that's what those are. And then I already said the bandana. Here's another leaf over here. And then there's the cuffs for the shirt, the little prim star, and then this piece, of course, is the hay. And you're going to cut that a whole bunch of times because you're going to put it poking out of the sides of the shirt. You're going to put it out at the bottom of the pants. And we also used it around the hat and face for the hair. And I know I used, just so you know, I did use the gingerbread hair underneath, and then I put the hay pieces over the top. And I think Kathy just used the hay pieces alone, okay, with the leaf. All right, but what I did was I actually used the ginger hair underneath, and then I layered the 3 hay pieces over the top with a leaf. So you can do it a lot of different ways, and I just think these just are so cute. I love the bright tones of paper that Kathy used in hers. I just think it's so sweet, and I went for more of a distressed sort of autumnal scene here. So, but they're both autumn feeling or fall feeling, and I just think they're so charming. So that is everything related to these sets. These are the faces for the large one. Again, these are what the little face stamps look like. Let me go like this so you can see them. That's what they look like. And I don't know if they're going to come across really well on camera. Is it better like that? Okay. But just such charming, charming sets. Oh my goodness. I just love these to pieces. And Kathy, you did such a wonderful, wonderful job. Kathy always hits it out of the park. Oh my goodness. So small, medium, and large Scarecrow sets, PK SD 020, 021, and 022. And then the coordinating stamp set, if you want additional faces, is PK 2537, assorted Scarecrow faces. And then in addition to that, you've also seen me make large Scarecrow faces, large Scarecrow round projects before in the past. And she has these sets in her store also. PK 3012, which is Jack Scarecrow, which are faces that are 3-inch, 2.5, and 2 inches. And then there's also some prim stars and some candy corns in here. And then this one has 3 faces, and it also has some patches and buttons that you can use in your projects also. Okay, and this one is PK 3011. This is Henry Scarecrow. And again, it's faces that are 3-inch, 2.5-inch, and 2-inch. And these do not coordinate. The one that coordinates is PK 2537. Okay, these are made to use with circle dies or however you want to create. And then the other set that I wanted to show you is PKSD 023. This is new. This is bird corn, pumpkin die, and stamp set. Okay, and Kathy sent over some samples that I'm going to show you. I already showed you the little crow, This is the paper pieced crow, and it is just adorable. Oh my goodness. Let me show you on here. So that is the little crow, and I just had him kind of perched on the arm of the Scarecrows because I just think it's so cute. You could also have it standing up on the Scarecrow's head. So I just love that. Anyway, this is what the die set looks like, okay? And let me show it to you on here. So this is what the die set looks like. And you can see the corn, you can see pumpkins in here, pumpkin stems. So you can do them in a different color. There's little vines that you can add and little leaves. So it's just a wonderful set. And that is what everything looks like. And then you also have the pumpkin faces for the actual expressions on the pumpkins. Okay, so just a wonderful set. And it's, again, PKSD 023. All right, so I'll put this back in here. And let me just show you, she had done a few samples of this one, so she sent them for me. Let me set that aside for a minute. So here you can see what the corn looks like and all of these sweet little pumpkins. And let me put these on here so you can see them. And these are some of the leaves that I had cut out for my card that I didn't use that are also in here. I had just cut them out of some of the pattern paper on my card. So you've got all these cute pumpkin expressions. Aren't they sweet? I love this one with the little starry eyes. So, and then you can use the various leaves, and all the sets can be used to add to the pumpkins if you want. So there's a bigger leaf there, but then these small leaves, these are from the medium, these are just from the medium Scarecrow set. So that's what those all look like. Oh my goodness, so much fun, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna set all of this aside, and you guys can certainly pause the video and go back and write down set numbers that you're interested in. And you can see everything that way, again, if you need to. But I'm going to go ahead and leave the beautiful Scarecrow that Kathy made out here. And I will also, my little thing is falling off my table here. I'll also leave my little card. So those are the Scarecrows. And now we're going to dive into the rest of the release because there is a lot to show you. Okay. So here's this cute little card, and this showcases the glasses that she came out with, a die set of glasses. And this, of course, is this gingerbread, which is from PK2530. This is Peppermint Polly, Sprinkled Sandy, and Valentine Val. You've seen me use this stamp set many times. And today, the much-awaited die set is coming out. So you're going to have the coordinating dies, PK2530, the coordinating dies that go with this, okay? And I believe she's going to have it listed for those that already own the stamp set. You'll be able to just buy the dies. And eventually she'll probably also do packaging. I'm not sure if she'll have it up there today or if she's going to do it later, but she'll eventually have a package deal or something to do also. So you'll have to go look at the website and see what SKUs she has available. But for those of you that already own the stamp set, I know that you'll be able to buy the die set separately. So I just wanted to mention that. Again, don't forget that code Jill10 at checkout. I'm going to keep saying it so you guys don't forget to enter it. Okay, so that is new. All right. And this is just a little card I pulled together using that sweet ginger and adding these little glasses, which, what did I do with it? Here it is. This is also another new set. And I was very excited to see this. I think I asked Kathy for this, if I'm remembering correctly, because a lot of the glass sets that I had were too big for the critters that I was working with, the gingerbreads and the different things that I was making. So now she has created a glass die set, and you can see the different sizes of the glasses. And she has the smaller ones that were needed at 0.91, 0.93, and 0.94 inches, as well as 1.27, 1.3, 1.3, and 1.1. So that is what the die set looks like. This is PKSD 025. Okay, and that is the glasses that I used on this card. And I did put some glossy accents to make the lenses inside the glasses for the ginger. And again, I used that Little Moments of Joy stamp from Red Lead Paperworks because I just love that saying. So just a sweet, simple little card. I've got a baby ginger on the back from the gingerbread set. So this die set is just so much fun. Kathy, thank you so much for doing this. So I was very excited to see these little glass dies as part of the release. Okay, so PKSD 025. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to kind of move these up a ways, and we'll keep going. I have the next sets to show you is PK 2534 Smokin' Hot Pipe Smoker Hot Cocoa and Marshmallow Pops stamp set. And you guys will remember this from when it was released. Okay, this is the one that has the sweet marshmallow wand, the marshmallows that fit on the front of the cup. You've got this little guy here, and then the pipe and face that you can add to him. You have a snowflake, a heart, and this cute baby ginger. And that baby ginger also fits on the front of the cup. And we now have the coordinating dies, okay, for all of that. All right, just a wonderful, wonderful combination. So the dies are for PK 2534. All right, and this was some coloring and paper piecing that Kathy did. She sent this to me, and I made this beautiful card with it. This says, sending warm winter wishes. This is one of the sentiments. Is it in this set or a different set? I'm trying to remember. It's in this set. So this sentiment comes with this particular set when you purchase it. And I did add some little, embossing in the background with a Concord and Ninth snowflake impression die. And then I put a little bit of just Stickles Diamond on some of the circles that are impressed into the background. Just to help set off this beautiful coffee cup. Look at the artistry and the shading that Kathy did on this beautiful hot cocoa. I just love this. So I love how this card turned out. Just really, really sweet. And you can see how the die cuts out the little marshmallow pop. I did that today and added him to the inside of the card. And I think I might even add one to the back eventually and add some more colored paper to the back of this card. But that is a sample for this PK 2534. And then I also did this card in some cream and blue. This one also uses that sending warm wishes. You can see the little gingerbread on the front here. He's so cute. And then on the inside, I added another one of those cute little marshmallow pops. And this one says happy birthday. So it says sending warm wishes, happy birthday. And then on the back, I added the cute little gingerbread cut out with the die. And I added this, I love you this much, which is something my mom always says with her arms open wide. So I just love this. I might have to give this one to my mom or to one of my siblings for a birthday that they have coming up. So just really, really fun set again. And so excited to have the dies for this. So PK 2534. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to have to go a little bit quicker. PK 2532. This one is You Are the Bomb Hot Cocoa. And this one, look at all those sweet, I love this little face right here. But you've got the cocos, you've got a cinnamon stick, you've got this You Are the Bomb circle sentiment here, and all the coordinating dies to go with it now. Okay, so that one's PK 2532. Next, we have PK 2531. This one is Cheers Hot Cocoa. And this one has this cute little XO in here. It has lots of sentiments that you can use. And again, you can go to their website and look at all of these, or you can pause the video if you want to read the sentiments and have a better look at the sets. Okay, but we now have the dies that coordinate with the set. It's a total of 4 dies. And it is the PK 2531 Cheers Hot Cocoa outline dies. Okay, so there's that one. Next we have PK 2533. This is the Faceless Gingerbread and Marshmallow Treats stamp and die set. Okay, and you can see the little marshmallow treat right here. These are the faces that can go on either the gingers or the marshmallow treat. And we now have the dies that coordinate with that. I'll pull these out so you can see them. So you have the little marshmallow, you have the 2 different gingers, and you have all of the little accoutrements that go with it. So the little frosting and buttons, etc. And again, this one is PK 2533, Faceless Gingerbread and Marshmallow Treats. Okay, and let's keep going. Here is another sample of a card using this adorable stamp. I love this penguin holding the gingerbread. This one is PK 2605, Warm Wishes Penguin Stamp Set. And this is just adorable. This is a card that I made when this set came out, when Kathy first sent it to me. Oh my goodness. This little penguin just makes your heart smile, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. So we now have the coordinating die. And I thought for this one, just so you guys can understand, I stamped this out and I thought I'd show you how the dies, you know, just fit right over your stamped image. You're going to tape it in place, you know, line it up just right and then tape it in place, run it through your die cut machine, and you're all ready to color, or you can color first and then die cut, however you want to do it. But that is the beautiful dies for PKSD2605. So Warm Wishes Penguin Stamp Set. I just love this one. Oh, it just makes me smile every time I look at him. Then we have, and I'll set that card up here. Oh my goodness. Then we have PK2604. This is Waddles the Penguin Stamp Set. He's holding a little candy cane. It says waddling by to stay high. And there's the coordinating die. Okay. Oh, so excited. So here we have PK2607, Chillin' Polar Bear Stamp Set. This is the one where the little polar bear is holding the cone, and I love the hat it's wearing. It says Chill Baby Chill, and then you have the coordinating die now. Okay, then we have PK2608. This is the Sweet Snow Hug Snowman Stamp Set. Okay, it says Sending Sweet Snow Hugs as the sentiment. And I just cut that down to just say snow hugs on the card that I made. But here's your coordinating die. I love the way this one cuts out the snow with the die. And I think, yeah, let me show you the die. So the die actually cuts a little piece of the snow. And I love how that looks on the card. This card that I made has a vellum window in the background. The vellum has been embossed with a pine embossing folder. So that's what you see in the background here. And I just used an oval die cut and made a window with the vellum. And then inside I did a vellum snowflake and just a little piece of the pattern paper. And this is Anna White's Crazy Stitch die set on the inside. So just a really simple card. And I just think this is the cutest snowman. I love the snowman faces where she has the little noses pointing up. They just make me smile. So this, again, is PK2608, okay? And again, if you want to write these numbers down, it's easy to type these in the website. So you can do that if it, you know, as we're going along. The next one is PK2610. It's Cold Outside Snow Girl Stamp Set. Okay, I just think this little girl is adorable. She could be a girl or a boy, and it says, Baby, it's cold outside. Here you can see the card that I made with it. She has a little piece of holly on her hat, and I took a black marker and just drew a little scallop thing to make her look, her scarf look more girly. And I just think this is adorable. This has a vellum snowflake background and this adorable striped paper. So this again is PK2610, and you now have the coordinating die to cut this out. So just a sweet little card, all ready for the holidays. Let me set that one aside. I have to take a sip of water. My voice gets tired. Next, we have PK2611. This is the Ice Cream Cone Girl stamp set. You Melt My Heart. I love this. Isn't that just adorable? Oh my goodness. Here's the card that I made with it when I originally received the stamp and die set. It says, You Melt My Heart. I love this beautiful paper in the background. And I just made a little bow out of cardstock. And inside just added a strip of paper. And then I added another strip of paper to the back. And just a really sweet set. And there's the coordinating die now to go with it. Okay, so that one's PK2611, the Ice Cream Cone Snow Girl stamp set. So, and I am running out of room. I'm sorry, so many projects. Here is this adorable polar bear. This one is PK2606, Happy Polar Bear stamp set. So cute. This one I made a tag with a couple years ago. And I do try to keep the first project I make with each of the companies I represent, just because, you know, sometimes I just need to pull a project out so you guys can see something. So on this one, I did use some fabric. You know how much I love to use torn fabric on my projects, especially Christmas tags. There's a little glittered up jingle bell, some little Lily of the Valley tags at the top. This Happy Holidays actually comes with the stamp set. Okay, and I just cut it into pieces and made a little sign here off the side of the tag. Okay, and this is the coordinating die now. So excited to have these dies. PK2606, Happy Polar Bear stamp set. Okay, And let's keep going. There's more. There's more. All right. So this is PK 150 Snow Sweet Home. This stamp set now has the coordinating die. The sentiment on this one is Snow Many Thanks. You've seen me use this many times in projects. There's your die set. And I have 2 different cards that I've made with this. This one I just made a couple weeks ago and showed you guys. It says Snow Many Thanks. I colored up this adorable image. Now we'll have the die to cut it out. But I did this card, and then here's the one that I did originally. Just such a fun set. On this one, I actually added the word joy to the top hat, and I love how that turned out. So just a wonderful, wonderful set of snowmen in this adorable hat. And this one is PK 150 Snow Sweet Home. Oh my gosh, I just love that set. All right. We're getting down to the dregs now. We're getting close, you guys. PK 2609 Happy Birthday Snowman stamp set. So his sentiment is Happy Birthday, which I think is adorable. Here's the coordinating die set. You can see that this one cuts out the broom. It cuts out the outline of the snowman, which includes the scarf that he's wearing. And then you also have mittens and a pipe and a carrot nose to add. If you want to cover up this nose, you can turn it into a carrot nose. Okay, so that's PK 2609, the Happy Birthday Snowman stamp set. Okay, oops. Oh dear, you guys, they're all falling. And they're all in such good order. Oh well, I'm going to have to refix them again. All right, now we're coming down to some sets that I don't necessarily have the stamps for. So I do not have this stamp set. This is PKSD 151 Gingerbread Bowl. This is the gingerbread outline die for that set. Okay, it's PKSD 151. I don't have the stamp set or a sample to show you, okay? This one, I do have a card I made. These, I have all these sets digitally, but I didn't cut anything out. I just ran out of time. So this is PKSD 2600. It's the Lori outline die. And I do have a card made with this one. This one says, thoughts of you make me smile, then laugh, and finally cry as I choke on my frosting. And I believe that that sentiment comes with this, if I remember correctly. I can't tell you for sure. It comes with, it's definitely from one of Kathy's sets. But anyway, I used some Iralamija shop paper on this. I do have a code for Iralamija shop for November. It's JILLNOV15, and you can get 15% off any new items in Betty's shop, the Iralamija Digi shop, Iralamija shop on Etsy. Okay, so this is one of her papers in the background here. But isn't this an adorable little Peachy Keen image? She is just so cute. And I am sorry, my camera got bumped when all that stuff fell. So again, this one is PKSD 2600, the Lori outline die and the Lori stamp set. Then we have PKSD 2601. This is the Owl outline die, and you can see Owl right here. I hope you can see him. He is licking a spatula with frosting or cookie dough or something on it. And again, I don't have the stamp set to show you, but you can now get the die if you do own the stamp set. And then we have PKSD 2602, which is the Mary outline die. Again, this is such a sweet image. This is a ginger mom, and she's got 2 little baby gingers in the pocket of her apron. And I have made a card with this, but I think I gave it away already. I'm sorry. I gave these cards away. I don't have them anymore. This one is PKSD 2603, the Sabrina outline die. And I've seen her colored so many cute ways, and she's holding a little ginger in her arms also. Okay, so all of these die sets are available on the Peachy Keen website as of 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, or this morning. Again, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning now here in Seattle, and I am filming all this, trying to show you guys everything. So just be aware that all of these beautiful image sets are going to have the coordinating dies available for purchase for those of you that have been waiting for Kathy to come out with die sets that coordinate with all of her wonderful image sets. You can now go and embrace purchasing those. And I also shared, of course, some of my favorite face sets. And you can also take a look at anything maybe your creative stash is lacking, and use my discount code Jill10 along with the 10% that Kathy will already have the website marked down, and you will end up with a 20% discount. But you've got to plug my code in Jill 10 at checkout in order to have that happen. Okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm sorry this is such a long video, but it was a lot of products to show you in a short amount of time. And I just wanted to do them justice and for you to be able to see samples, because I do think it's helpful to know what kind of projects you can make with the supplies that you're purchasing. Don't forget also about Lily of the Valley, and the code Jill20 for 20% off their stamps ends Sunday morning, I believe, or Sunday night on November 11th. Okay, so this Sunday. And remember to do the scarecrows. You for the base of the scarecrows, you can use PKSD, the open ginger dies, okay, to coordinate in order to have a base to build these beautiful scarecrows on them. I want to thank Kathy so much for all that she does, just to provide beautiful products and great service to all of us. With all of her wonderful face stamps, as well as her beautiful images, her artistry that she shares with all of us, that allows us to make beautiful cards, journals, tags, projects to give to friends for birthdays and various occasions. Just such a blessing, all these companies that just are able to spread joy by allowing us to create with their products. So Kathy and Dave, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm just so grateful for all that you do. And I know that this community is grateful for you. So thank you. And everybody enjoy shopping. And, you know, have a wonderful holiday season. Just celebrate all of the wonderful things that are part of your life. And I pray that any sorrows that you have, that you will feel the warmth of your loved ones around you and just be surrounded by love and joy during the holidays, okay? All right, everybody, happy Saturday morning makes. I look forward to seeing what you've been creating, all right? Bye now. Thanks for tuning in today for the Peachy Keen release. All right.